Alright guys, so besides working on cars, I also do some home improvement projects. What I've been doing here is I've been doing Pergo floor. It's actually my parents' new house they bought. I didn't do the carpet, they had somebody come in and do it. So I started laying some on the floor the other day before they did the carpet, so they could do a nice rounded edge. So I've gone through, I've done the Pergo pretty much in here. I've had some fun doing some door sills, door plates. So it's come out pretty good. What you need to do is if you're going to do some Pergo, you need to pick up one of these pull bars, which work pretty nice for pulling it. So that way if you put it down and let's say you got to move this line of floor here, you can use that pull bar and get it in here and tap it that way. I'm actually going to be using this bar here when I do over here, okay? I'm not a Pergo expert, but I've sat down and thought about it, and I think I know how I'm going to do in this closet to make it so it's still under the door plate. So, what I'm going to do here is I already went through and I took one of these saws and a junk piece of Pergo and went through and trimmed underneath. Let's see if I can get some more light. Try. Anyway, I trimmed underneath so that way I can fit the Pergo now underneath the plate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my end pieces that I cut from down there, and I want to take it and I want to measure this height so that way I can cut it to fit, because it's a full length piece is not going to fit in there. So I'm going to trim this edge on it, okay? And before I put it in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from here and trim it this way, okay? I'm going to slide it underneath, and I'm going to pop this piece I just put in, I'm going to pop this back up, slide the one piece in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pull bar, my metal pull bar, underneath, hook it, and pop it back in. Then, so that way I'm going to have one piece here, okay, with a split here. And I'm going to take, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to take another piece and trim it here in this shape, and I'm going to tap it and hopefully get it to lock in this edge. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go trim it up and do all that, and hopefully everything will fit good. So before I go run this whole run all the ways down the room, that's what I'm going to do. I had to use some remnants of my, under laminate. So I'm just trying to save on cost of material. So, but you got to watch when you buy pieces. When you buy the Pergo, sometimes you find some pieces that are like this piece. You can't really see it too well. There you go. You can see it a little bit. There's a crease, a slight crease in it right there. And then sometimes you find some pieces in the boxes that have edge damage to them. But also the other thing you remember while doing Pergo is when you swap it out, you grab from different boxes each time. And for those that don't know, what you do is you lay one piece down, and then, let's see here, you got to interlock them. So you take one, I don't have two edge pieces. I can show you on these. So this piece here, let's say that's a new edge. This is your starter piece. And what you got to do is you got to kind of tilt them like, you can take one, tilt it like that, and straighten it out and lock it. So, but the other thing you also need to buy is one of these too. They really help tap and lock the pieces in. All this stuff you can get at Lowe's. It's not that hard to do. It just takes time. I've been working on this a couple nights after work to get it done for my parents so it'll be done for this weekend so they can use it. But make sure you have a vacuum, because when you trim under the floor in the corner right there, you're gonna have to vacuum it up. So just take your time, measure twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then go cut it. You might want to have some type of like chop saw. I got a chop saw and a table saw because I'm going to need the table saw for when I do these pieces, so that way I can trim them. Then I'll have my gap that I'm supposed to have. So that's about what else I do. I do stuff like this once in a while. So, well, thanks for watching. If you guys like my videos, like, subscribe, and you know, all the other above stuff. I'll make another video of it when I get it all done, so you can see how that corner came out. Thank y'all.